going to call the Council Properties Committee meeting to order. At this time, I would that you would peruse your minutes, and after peruse your minutes, I'd ask for the approval. And then if you will, look at the agenda, and I would ask that you would make a motion to table number 3, and let's move it to the Projects Committee on the next week.
Motion to table and move it.
We need minutes first.
Okay,
Motion to approve.
Second to minutes.
it has been motioned and second. All in favor, let it be known by the voting sign aye.
Aye.
Opposed is by the same sign. Now, I would entertain a motion to table number 3, city cemetery operations and maintenance discussion to Projects Committee on the next week.
It's a big motion.
Yeah.
So moved.
Second.
It has been motioned and probably second that we will move city cemeteries operations and maintenance to projects on the following meeting. So new business, we will, Mr. Tom Bobbitt, approval of assignment of an amendment to an airport lease agreement between Joseph A. Colquitt and Judson M. Mingus.
Yes, I'm here for Jeff Powell this afternoon. Jeff is on services this week. This is, I'll be quick, this is Judge Colquitt has a hangar at the airport. He has 5 years remaining on that lease. Mr. Mingus would like to, if he is signed, he would like to get Judge Colquitt's hangar. It would be a 5% escalation. At the end of 5 years, Mr. Mingus, the hangar would have to execute a new lease with the city. So this is just basically asking permission, as we have in all of our leases, that there's a sale or assignment of a hangar, we get the council approval.
Okay.
You're good with that.
Yes. Jeff,
Okay, you.
Ms. Powell is
Need a motion approved?
Yes, sir.
Motion approved.
Second.
It has been motioned and probably second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed is by the same sign. Number 2, resolution to amend resolution previously adopted on 11/13/2018 entitled Resolution Establishing Public Art Guidelines and a Public Art Committee. Mr. Sarah Bridge Gilmore, talk to us.
Counselors, how are y'all?
Hey.
So this update to the city representatives of the Public Art Committee just reflects the changing structure, the reorganization that we've gone through lately. So changing the names of the departments to be accurate, and then replacing specific titles from each department with a representative from this department to make it more flexible in the future.
Okay.
So currently, well, the new one would be from Urban Development, Tuscaloosa's Operations, and the City of Tuscaloosa's Art and Entertainment Director, or a representative from the city's Strategic Communications.
Yes, and so creating the flexibility to have a representative from 3 or 4 of those departments on the Public Art Committee.
And these will be the new
Yes, sir.
men. Okay.
Raven,
You
you
all
good?
I'm good, yep.
Entertain a motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Ayes have it. All right.
Thank you.
Thank you all. The next public projects, properties committee
I
meeting
have a
will be.
question.
Yeah.
Okay, because I'm texting some of my neighborhoods. Okay, on the city cemeteries, operations and maintenance, do y'all already have,
We'll-
do
we'll
we have
move-
a discussion? I mean, do we have all the cemeteries we discussing already?
Do we have all the-
Are we talking about all of the cemeteries in the city?
We can
We
talk about
can,
all-
so
I
we
wanted
moved it
talk-
to projects.
Right,
I wanted to talk about the one there by the stadium.
Okay, because I have
Something's
one.
going on. I mean, this is not people pushing things over by hand. This is people pulling over
Oh.
incredibly heavy.
And so I think it'll be a notable discussion on projects next week
Yes.
to get a database, a listing of all the
Yes.
city cemeteries that we manage.
Yeah, we had, and just
Yeah.
part of this
Yes, sir.
discussion, legal was gonna brief us on
Yeah.
what is our responsibility, what's not.
Okay.
IPS was gonna weigh in, what can we do and what's really out of
I-
our reach.
I think that'd be great, because I have some constituents
Yeah.
from the West Highland, or in the West Highland, the northern part of that cemetery, so.
Of course, the dilemma is, each of those plots is private property, it's.
Right. So Brandy,
Somebody bought it,
can
they're
somebody
responsible
give us
for it,
a
but those
listing of those
Families are
Scott?
gone sometimes.
Yeah, there's a list of those that the city maintains.
Okay.
And you used to have a cemetery committee, which was dissolved.
That's old school.
Council.
Yeah, that's old
Yeah.
school.
I don't know how
Let's
how
not
often we have these
resurrect.
bonds, but I know, yeah.
You
I
know,
don't how
back in the
often we
day, the
have
people
these
had the
bonds.
cemetery committees, all right?
Well, it was a cemetery committee because people were, there was so much interest in cemeteries that were uncovered and found, and nobody was taking care of them, and,
Maintenance of the graves.
and
That's right,
Yeah.
that's right.
Yeah.
Not just on Easter.
When you see
And
these
Mother's
pictures,
Day.
these are monuments that all of us together
Could
could
not
not
push
push or
over?
topple over. Somebody's,
There's no cameras?
not yet, but I'll use district funds for mine if I need to.
Okay,
And buy
okay.
some. I mean,
that's just been unbelievable
I hate
what's
to,
happening.
I hate to have to buy video to protect the dead, I'd rather protect the living, but if that's what it takes.
Protect
I
the
got you.
dead.
So listen, next week on projects, we will have the cemetery discussion. Thanks to all who are online viewing us today. Thank you all committed. I will entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second, yes.